Okay, I'm going to start a series of videos talking about all the different vocalic R sounds. And the first one I want to start with is one of the most challenging ones, the hurl. So the sound that is in words like hurl, twirl, girl. And like I said, this is one of the ones that is the most challenging. So a lot of times students who have errors with the R sound have a really hard time saying words like world or girl. Sometimes those are the first two sounds that, or the first two words that people notice, oh, they might be having a hard time with the R sound. So the hurl vocalic R sound is really difficult because there's a lot of movement with the tongue to produce that sound. So the tongue is actually moving from the back of the mouth for the to the very front of the mouth for the l sound. So that's really what I try to focus on when I'm teaching that sound, is the distinction between the back sound with the and the front sound with the l. So I have the students practice by really moving their tongue in the back, say as far as they can to the back, and then sliding it to the front to say the L sound. So sliding it across the roof of your mouth. I'll say lick the peanut butter off the roof of your mouth, slide it like a rainbow over the roof of your mouth to just get them to feel that distinction between the and the la. So it'll sound like la, la, la. And keeping the lips back and the teeth a little bit apart, just like you would for any of the other sounds. Sometimes students actually have an easier time when I teach it in the way that I'm making the distinction between the and the L and the R, because they can feel the difference between the front and the back. So sometimes I can even get students to produce their first R by saying the la sound. So it's different for every student, but that's one thing that I've seen. And then once they get the difference, once they are able to produce the la, then we move to adding consonants. So in the beginning and the end, and then on both sides. So it might sound like la, and then it'll change to early, and then it'll change to pearl, hurl, world. So you're just adding the different consonants to those sounds. And then you're just going to slide it to make it sound more and more natural as they get more and more comfortable, and the tongue gets a little bit more and more comfortable making that sound. So that's the la sound. Good luck with that one.